It's not just eggs, though. Egg producers feeling the pain. Farmers who grow feed for chickens also taking a hit. Joining us now, Blake Hurst. He's a farmer who raises corn and soybeans, key ingredients in chicken feed. Blake, thank you for being with us. Tell us about your farm and how you're impacted by this bird flu outbreak.
Well, we farm in Northwest Missouri, raise corn and soybeans, which are the two main ingredients for the ration that both layers and broilers are fed in chicken houses. So we're seeing a real drop in demand as we lose the chicken flock because of this terrible disease. All those chickens eat corn and soybeans every day, so I can see it in the prices for the things I raise as well. In other words, they're going down because demand has dropped.
Yep. So what do you do in the interim? How do you make up for the loss?
Well, you just the prices go up and down when you're a farmer, and we've had a lot of reasons for the recent price declines, including bumper crops, trade wars, and now a decline in the number of chickens eating my corn.
Yeah, no, it's a tough job, and I know you live by the weather and also the politics involved oftentimes. Beyond eggs, what are some of the other concerns that you as a farmer are facing right now as a whole?
Well, I think all of us have to think about what has happened in the egg market, that a small decline, it's been a lot of birds, but the percentage increase in price has been a great deal higher than the decline in the number of birds. That's true for all food. And so we have to, even though we have a surplus of corn right now and prices are low, it can change very quickly. So I think consumers need to be aware how important it is that farmers are able to produce and continue to have good yields. And as far as our farm, we're facing a cost price squeeze because of a surplus of corn and soybeans, again, caused by some really good crops, which is good news for us, but also a decline in exports, which has put pressure on our prices.
So what are some things, Blake, that we as consumers can do to help support you and other farmers right now?
Well, I think just learn how your food is produced. Talk to farmers, understand that the technologies we use are what has kept food prices from increasing even more than they have. And man, I hope people continue to eat eggs, even with the high price, because as you mentioned, they're a great food source, a great source of protein, a great source of a lot of nutrients that still are cheaper than you can get them elsewhere because we've got the smallest cattle herd, mama cows, the production engine, smallest cattle herd in the U.S. since 1951. Consequently, meat prices are also very high. So eggs are really important in the average diet.
As a producer of corn and soybeans, where are your prices right now in comparison to a good year where you're not seeing such a surplus?
Well, we've seen a drop from $6 to about $4.50 for corn, so about a 25% drop. About the same for soybeans. That's our profit margin where break-even price is right now.
And how long, Blake, in the past and historically, as you've dealt with kind of the ups and downs, does it take for a situation to remedy itself after something like this with the bird flu?
Well, if I knew that, I wouldn't be farming. I'd be trading. I'd be trading crops. But typically, what we've seen over the years is almost like a 10-year cycle where we'll have 5 or 6 years of break-even prices, a year or two of losses, and then 2 or 3 years of really good prices. And there doesn't, that's just the way farming is. It's a commodity product that has inelastic demand. In other words, prices go up a lot when supply drops just a little, as we're seeing in the egg market.
Well, I really think that we're all healthier if we eat things that come from the ground or that are grown or raised on farms like yours. We know where our food comes from, and I think as a society we can be much better if we all take part in that process. So I know farmers are hurting right now, but thank you for what you do. Blake Hurst, appreciate you stopping by, and let's hope this remedies itself soon for eggs, for corn, for soybeans, and the like.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.